Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about the things we love like gaming, shows, and anime. It is time for another top 10 DBZ what ifs. We've seen many what ifs in video games and many are actually legit, so chances are this ain't the last what if list. But before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to Mauricio Lopez, Matt Heinlein, Gerardo Palacios, Nojo 924, hope I'm saying that correct, Darth Sylveon, and Majin Vegeta. Thank you guys for the support and continue to be awesome. Now, let's begin. Number 10, Affectionate Android. This was probably not the best or the most interesting what if scenario, but it makes the list because it had some potential in the story. Here we have Android 8 taking on Android 16. Yes, Android 16. That is clearly not the best matchup, but the story is quite unique because after Trunks warns Goku about the future events, Dr. Gero uses the time machine to go back in time to when Goku was a kid and sends out Android 16 to kill him. Goku is no match against Android 16 and luckily Android 8 is there to protect him, which he does. He gets angry and defeats 16, damaging his circuits. Goku stops him from killing 16 and is surprised to see an opponent so strong. So it ends with Goku saying that he will train hard so that the next time he won't need help taking on Android 16. Number 9. Beautiful Treachery. At the moment when Gohan and Krillin came to Dende's rescue, this time it was both Zarbon and Dodoria who went after them. They both caught up to them and got them to reveal Vegeta's position so they take on Vegeta and defeat him. Before the fight, Vegeta told them about the Dragon Balls and that they can be granted any wish. Dodoria says he wants the Dragon Balls for himself to become stronger than Frieza, but Zarbon on the other hand wants eternal youth so that he can always have eternal beauty. He then defeats Dodoria and calls Cooler over to planet Namek so Frieza will be distracted about his arrival. Zarbon then tells Frieza that Cooler plans to take the Dragon Balls for himself and gain immortality, so Frieza calls the Ginyu Force to assist him in taking down Cooler and his forces. The story gets better from there, so it's highly recommended that you check it out. Number 8. The Father-Son Tag Team. Trunks and Goten get into an argument and end up having a fight. Goku tries to intervene and Vegeta tells him not to stop their fight. When Goten cheats by turning into a Super Saiyan, Trunks is overpowered. Vegeta then intervenes and Goku decides the only way to get out of the mess is to fight Vegeta. After a while of fighting, they transform into Super Saiyans and Vegeta wins the fight. He tells Trunks he does not have to apologize until hearing that the reason the kids fought was because Trunks stole Goten's candy. Trunks apologizes and the two children become friends again. Even Vegeta apologizes to Goku for the trouble Trunks had caused. Number 7. Galaxy Battle. The Saiyans start an all-out war against Frieza. Prince Vegeta kills Qui and Dodoria. Fasha tries to help him against Zarbon, but she is not strong enough. Bardock comes to help, but Zarbon then transforms. Fasha saves Bardock but is killed. Her death makes Bardock angry and kills Zarbon. Frieza then enters the battle and kills King Vegeta and his son. Bardock is the last Saiyan left and kills Frieza. However, he uses all his energy and dies, hoping his son Kakarot will carry on the Saiyan legacy. Is that insane or what? Number 6. Ginyu Force Shakeup and the Audition. This is a two-part what if. Captain Ginyu wants a 6th member to the Ginyu Force because he believes his current team is too weak. He then proceeds to defeat Berter, Geese, and Goldo before firing them. Rikum then arrives and becomes enraged with Ginyu and demands a battle where Ginyu must resign his position if he loses. The part 2 what if, known as the Audition, is where Berter and Geese are holding auditions for their 6th member. Dodoria and Zarbon try out, but they are defeated by Berter and Geese. So it turns out that no one was strong enough to be a part of the team. But the dialogue in these scenes are hilarious, especially when it is revealed why Berter and Geese desire for a solo debut. Number 5. The Top Earthling Tournament. A tournament is held to show who is the strongest Earthling. Krillin takes on many challengers, battling Videl first. Mr. Satan states that Videl can easily be a nerd like Krillin, to which he responds by saying Mr. Satan should have entered that, and Mr. Satan would be knocked out before he would have a chance to attack. Krillin easily beats Videl, then is challenged by Chaozu. Chaozu says that Tien Shin Han will win the tournament and that he can beat Krillin, to which Chaozu is proven wrong when he is defeated. Yamcha then fights Krillin in a battle to prove who Master Roshi's strongest Earthling is, and Krillin wins before battling his final opponent, Tien. Krillin wins, and the match is told that he is the strongest Earthling. Krillin then asks if Tien is even an Earthling at all. Number 4. Training with himself. It's been about 7 years after the Cell games, and future Trunks returns to the past and finds his childhood self. They then have a battle, and Kid Trunks transforms into a Super Saiyan. Future Trunks is amazed at such a young warrior transforming into a Super Saiyan, mainly due to Kid Trunks having nothing to motivate him to become a Super Saiyan in a peaceful time. Future Trunks then transforms into a Super Saiyan 2 and eventually wins. He later returns to his time after telling his childhood self to train with his father. Number 3. Freedom. After being defeated by Goku and landing on Earth, Broly is found by Dr. Gero years later. Gero is confronted by Super Saiyan Vegeta. When Gero realizes how powerful Vegeta is, he makes Broly fight him. Broly is in his Super Saiyan form and is controlled by Gero's crown, similar to the one Paragus used to control him. Broly defeats Vegeta, but when Gero orders Broly to find Goku, Broly breaks the crown and turns into legendary Super Saiyan form and kills Dr. Gero, saying that nobody will ever control him. Broly shouts for Kakarot to fight him, and Super Saiyan Goku then appears and fights him and is beaten. With Goku dead, Broly proceeds to destroy the Earth. Number 2. Cooler's real revenge. The moment Cooler arrived on Earth, he did take on the same events as the movie, taking down Goku, Gohan, Krillin, and Piccolo. Only here they did not lose them and kill them on the spot, except for Gohan. So after killing Frieza's threat, he then takes on Vegeta and defeats him as well. Frieza then arrives as Mecha Frieza, and 10 years pass by with Cooler and Frieza taking down Earth. The surprising thing about this is that the same problem occurs like in Trunks' future because Gohan survived and trained Trunks all those years. Cooler and Frieza eventually find them, and just like in the future of Trunks, Gohan is killed, making Trunks finally become a Super Saiyan and fight them alone. After defeating the last remaining hope on Earth, Frieza later becomes a problem to Cooler and they decide to fight each other. Cooler wins and is afraid that his father will soon know of his betrayal, so he prepares himself for a war against King Cold. Number 1. Gogeta vs. Vegito. Somehow, Goku and Vegeta's fusion dance warrior Gogeta fights his Potara counterpart Vegito on the sacred world of the Kais with Goten and Trunks watching. So, there are 2 versions of this what-if scenario, and depending on which character you choose, you'll get a new ending. If you play as Gogeta and defeat Vegito, after winning, Gogeta says, "It seems that our fused form from the fusion dance was a bit stronger." Vegito then says, "Your power was unbelievable, but I won't lose the next one. Let's have a rematch right now." And unfortunately, the fusion begins to wear off, and Vegeta answers with, "Hold your horses, I'm sorry, but my fusion is about to wear off. We won't be able to have a rematch for a while." Vegito then says, "What a pain. It looks like the Potara transformation is actually the more powerful fusion. I win by default." Gogeta then answers with, "Hey now, that's not fair," leaving the true outcome inconclusive. But if you play as Vegito and win, it seems the Elder was right. The Potara earrings effect are stronger than those of the fusion technique. Gogeta then says, "You got me, I gotta admit it. The Potara earrings are really something." And then he asks, "But you're going to have to stay that way forever. How do you plan on explaining this to Chi-Chi and Bulma?" Which Vegito is worried about. Gogeta then says, "Well, you can all be one big happy family. That should be nice, right?" In which Vegito answers, "I'm not sure they're going to go along with that." So either way, it's a win-win, but each fusion has their ups and downs, where one has a quick time limit for those who can defeat their opponent right away, and the other is for those who need more time to take down their opponent. So the flaws are that one lasts forever and the other doesn't last long enough. Anyways, that's it for the top 10 list. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, put a thumbs up. And if there are any other videos you would love to request, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you want a shout out, a video request, or you want to ask me a question for the next Q&A video, I strongly recommend you post it on my Facebook page. And if you want to see more of my videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button, because it really helps me out a lot. And I'll be sure to let you know when I post up more of my videos. As for now, this is Score saying have an awesome day.